This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by rocks, enemies of paper and scissors. It's Monday, October 30th, 2023. It's almost the end of the month. I'm Aaron, and this is my very sharp, very craggy, very usable co-host.
What?
Your paper, rock, and scissors.
Did you know? Fun story. Everything has a fun story. You ready for this? So I started making little books to put on Amazon.
Yeah, I've got one.
You purchased one of them? Oh yeah, I made one for you. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. The publishing company that I created, my book company, is called Rock, Paper, Scissors.
That's awesome.
And it has a little logo with rock, paper, and scissors.
I love that. I love that. I knew that actually because I saw it. It's right there on my bookshelf.
There you go.
Yeah, and I used it, so good job. Check it out. If you guys want some helpful little booklets to help you with your life, get organized.
Wait, do you have the organization book?
I don't have the organization.
Oh, okay.
I think I have the bro code book. Spiritual bro code. That's a working
not at all
title.
what it is. it's just 30 days of scripture and places to journal notes.
What's scripture, Chris? What does that word even mean?
Scripture?
Yeah.
Is the holy text of the Bible.
Ah, yes, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Well, folks, welcome to the show. It's a beautiful Monday morning, wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying yourself. If you're listening to this in the afternoon, I hope you're having a great afternoon. This is Another Great Day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. And you know what me and Chris were just doing? Conversing. That's right, while wearing Converse. So, actually, I'm shoeless right now. Anyways, today is a Monday section. Chris is called what? It's called Bad Movie Descriptions. That's right. We've had a lot of feedback on this, and we hope you guys are having a lot of fun.
Well, we have had feedback on this?
Yes, we have. We've had dozens of feedback on this, saying how fun this segment is.
Oh, really?
People are enjoying it.
I have heard nothing. So I'm in a vacuum in a bubble.
Allow me to bless you with that information.
All right.
Right here live.
Wow. Well,
on the show.
I have to confess that I did not prepare some bad descriptions.
Okay. Well, that's all right, because I've got two ready to go.
All right.
So you guys can guess along in the car or at Kroger or at the gym, wherever you are, one of those three places, which we've established you must be at in order to listen to this podcast. All right. Well, here we go.
I propose a new place for the listening.
Ooh, okay.
Clean the gutters on your roof.
Okay. So if you're at Kroger,
yeah,
at the gym,
yep,
at home,
no, in the car. Remember?
In the car. That's right. I'm sorry. That's the main one. And now if you're cleaning your gutters, otherwise turn the show off immediately.
So you're on a ladder, edge of your house, and you have like a blower and a water hose.
Or you have leaf guards.
And then you decide that this leaf thing is probably the way to go.
You should leave it alone.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's right. We're coming at you fast. All right. Today's first bad movie description is folks visit the worst amusement park ever.
This is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh, good guess. Here's a hint. High risk of being eaten.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I mean,
pretty high risk.
It's a high risk of eating, but it's also probably maybe the best amusement park ever.
Literally. Spoiler alert, it doesn't go well.
It doesn't go well. I do have a movie. I wrote down some. Here we go. You ready?
Right, hit me.
A woman an aquatic woman desires to carry a tune.
Oh, I know this one. This is Little Mermaid.
This is. And I was trying to do it from Ursula's perspective.
Ooh, nice.
Because I've realized if you just do the villain's perspective,
it's cool all of a sudden.
It becomes very... No, the description.
Oh, okay.
It becomes hard to understand, but then you're like, oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. That is that.
Well, that's like the Descendants show, which is on Disney that my daughter loves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like all the kids of the bad guys.
Like
Ursula has a daughter, but they're good.
This reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph, with all the bad guys are like,
just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Yes. That.
All right, let's move along. Let's see. All right, number 2. Good job, Chris. So far, you're winning. Option 2, or question 2, rather. An adoptive father bad guy ends up being a really good guy.
Adopted father, bad
Adoptive
guy.
father.
Adoptive.
Yeah. He has adopted some kids.
Is this a
And
cartoon
he's bad,
movie?
and he ends up being really good.
Is this a cartoon movie?
It is.
It ends up being good. Is this Narnia?
Oh, Narnia. No. Here's
An
your hint.
adoptive guy. It's not necessarily a bad guy.
An adoptive father bad guy
Bad-
ends
okay.
up being a really good guy.
It's just too vague. What
The
you got?
hint is with the help of some yellow guys.
Minions.
Close.
The-
Despicable Me.
Yeah, that one. Yes. Oh, yes. I've never actually seen those movies.
Oh, they're hilarious.
We went to the theater to watch the first one.
Uh-huh.
The moment we landed from being in Europe,
Whoa.
we landed the plane, went to the theater with friends,
Paid for a nap, basically.
and then fell asleep because
Done that.
that poor choice. Well, we really wanted to hang out with the friend. They were picking us up from the airport, and they were like, "Let's go do something fun." And
I don't blame you. That
we
sounds
can't
really
say
fun.
no to fun
No, I love
unless
fun.
I'm asleep, and then I'm saying no. Anyway,
Do you have a second movie prepared?
here we go.
Okay.
A son enters into a computer to find their dad.
Tron. Legacy.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Rivers loves that movie, by the way. And the soundtrack was done by none other
Daft
than
Punk.
French duo.
Parted.
Oh,
Daft Punk.
really?
Yeah, they broke up a while ago.
Bummer. Well,
There was a rumor they'd get back together for the Olympics in 2024 in Paris.
Hey, if Rage Against the Machine can do it, Daft Punk can do it. All right, well, that'll do it for bad movie descriptions, and that'll take us into This Day in History. Chris, on this day in 1938, The War of the Worlds, Orson Welles' realistic radio dramatization of a Martian invasion on Earth, is broadcast on the radio, scaring the pajabbers out of everybody listening because they thought it was real.
Have you ever listened to it?
No. Is it scary?
It is incredible.
Considering it's
starts off-
1938, right?
So it's 1938, and people are just listening. Real life people are hearing on the radio. This is what they hear. They hear a big band playing, a big band playing music. And there's like an introduction that says, here's the something orchestra playing today's hits, kind of. And it starts playing a song, which is a normal thing in 1938.
on a radio. Yeah,
It's
that's
just,
perfect.
like, live from the studio, the band's playing, and then it cuts in and says, there's a breaking news announcement.
Beep, 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 beep,
Yeah,
beep,
all of a
beep.
sudden, and it's like there's something happening, and people don't know this is all part of the bit. The band is like hired for the bit.
Wow.
The conductor is hired as part of the radio show.
Oh my goodness, that is
Yeah.
so neat. I'm
So
gonna go listen to that immediately.
It is really great.
I wonder if it's on Spotify. I bet it's on YouTube.
So then this is funny to me. I have a story about this. I just love having stories, I guess. The video game Little Big Planet with the little
brown yarn guy or
doll
whatever. Yeah.
character guy. On the soundtrack to that game had a guy who did a disco version of Beethoven named
Weird.
Jeff Wayne.
Okay.
This is really random.
Yeah.
He made a disco whole record album of War of the Worlds.
What?
So he took
Bizarre.
a dramatization and gave it a disco theme.
This
And it's got this disco music playing the whole time. It is very fun to me.
Okay. That's a strange link.
Yes.
Strange cross
There you go.
pollination.
It's called The Eve of War by Jeff Wayne. Check it out.
Wow. Okay. Well, this episode's sponsored by Jeff Wayne. Check him out. All right. Well, that'll do it for This Day in History.
I really want to play it for you because it's so silly.
Let's play it at the end.
I can't. It's,
Oh, that's
copyrighted.
right. Never mind. We can't. Sorry. Check it out. Maybe we'll put a link in the show notes. All right. That'll bring us to today's question of the day. Today's question of the day has a theme: special powers. Chris, you wrote this one.
I did because I saw somewhere a bird, a small little bird, standing in the middle of a river, like on a pebble, on a rock.
Cool.
Like looking, digging, and eating the fish or whatever it was. And it would completely immerse itself, like peck into the water. And then when it came up, had no water on it.
That's amazing.
Impervious to water.
Waterproof bird.
Waterproof bird, which I think most birds are probably waterproof now that I
Hence
realize
the phrase, water off a duck's back. Shoop.
Just like that. So today's special question is, would you rather have this kind of water resistance? So if water was ever on you, it just magically almost splashed off. You never got wet.
Cool.
Or you have the ability to fly only 2 inches off the ground. So you can fly as long as you want, but you're always only ever 2 inches off the ground. You can also walk. So if you jump, you never hit the ground unless you're like going fast and you hit something. I don't know how it works.
Okay. So you're either water resistant like a bird.
Yes.
Or you can slightly fly.
Slightly fly. You can glide above the ground.
Okay, all right. Well, you guys, wherever you are, whether you're cleaning gutters, you're in your car, you're at the gym, or at Kroger, think about this, talk about it amongst yourselves, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
So I'm imagining it's kind of like being on a Segway, the gliding part.
Oh gosh, this is so depressing.
But not on a Segway.
I'd be a little taller. Actually, you know what? I'm in. Give me the 2 inches.
I think so. I think being able to like hover off over the ground.
It's like having an invisible step always.
Always.
You're like, I can't reach that. Well, what? Now I can.
You just kind of float up 2 inches.
Yeah. Although 2 days ago it was raining like crazy here in Denton. And I would have really appreciated being waterproof because my feet were wet, my socks were wet.
Well, if you could float 2 inches, you wouldn't have to step in the water.
This question answers itself. All right, well, great talk today, Chris. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Well, let's take a quick break and check in with our Dad Joke Correspondent on location. What you got for us, Wes?
Guys, hey, how do you make an egg roll? You push it. Have another great day.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, with Halloween right around the corner, I can't wait to see what kind of treats Wes has in store for us. Well, that'll take us to today's word of wisdom. Today's word of wisdom comes to us from Proverbs chapter 24, 28 through 29. Here we are reading scripture as we talked about earlier. Chris, you got that NLT?
NLT. Don't testify against your neighbors without cause. Don't lie about them. And don't say, now I can pay them back for what they've done to me. But even with them, it says don't do that.
Wow. The Amplified says, do not be a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Speak neither lies nor half-truths. Do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for his deed.
That sounds like Jesus talk.
I love it. That's great advice from a wise person. All right, Chris. Well, that's going to do it for today. Let's cue up the music and wrap things up. Don't you just love those drums? Boom. Ba-bum. Yep, our mission here is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation, and that's what we're doing. So, Chris, if you like what we're doing here, why am I telling you? I don't know. But if you like what we're doing here, Chris, keep being my co-host. And if you listeners like what we're doing...
I have things to say in the script, and I'm not saying them, and Aaron's covering for me while I'm trying to get the sound to work.
It is all good. Listen, you guys know the drill. We love doing this. We hope you're enjoying what we're doing, spreading some positivity and cheer into your day. So if you like it, share it on social media, rate us and review us on your podcast app, and most importantly, keep coming back every day.
We thank you for listening, and we hope you make it another
great day. See you tomorrow.